Two parallel stories, 8 adventurers. Will they collide? Starring Connor,
I'm gonna just give you some food for it.
Danny,
Do it.
Devin,
You can go to 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Ryan, Nick, Ryan,
Build the wall!
Nathan,
Pain just means you're alive.
Brandon, This is The Walking Dead Dungeons & Dragons Season 4. Welcome to The Walking Dead. Now, as you'll notice, there's a bit of a seating arrangement change, which we will get to in a couple moments. But welcome to what the season has been building up to. 2 separate groups on a parallel story ever since the very beginning. These stories collide.
Don't look at me.
As
You're not allowed to look at me.
yes, please ignore the other side of the room.
Alright.
And welcome to The Walking Dead Season 4. Pretty much you could call it finale, almost. Or this is the final part of our campaign. And we begin with Woodbury. 4 trucks approach the prison. And so, and you have organized your doohickeys and do whatnots
Yeah,
and
our
everything.
doohickeys and our nib-knobs and whatnot.
Immediately, as you drive towards the prison, you hear an explosion. The first truck blows up.
Uh-oh.
Immediately, whoever was in that truck is dead,
Really?
without a doubt. The truck
And
just
look radical.
explodes.
No.
From,
Alright, I like that reaction from Devin.
and so,
Crap.
as you guys, do you stop? You see your lead truck as it approaches the front gates. All of a sudden, explode and it just whoosh, the doors and everything go flying. Maybe you see a stray body part fly out of.
Yeah, I yell to the other truck, stop!
Oh,
Stop.
and sorry. Who were the 2 that were in the truck?
James?
Happen rich.
What?
Happen rich.
Oh,
Shit,
Happen
we're half
rich?
of our fighting
Okay.
force. No, just kidding.
Get fucked, Four Eyes.
You're the only one wearing glasses.
The radio. I'm talking to you on the radio.
Anything's 4 eyes if I fuck it.
what did I walk back into?
Ain't that a Bill Cosby
Hey, sorry.
sentence?
Happen rich?
Happen rich, you're gone.
Okay.
I need a little.
You gotta face the music.
man.
And so, what do you guys do? It's in the face of that.
Well, we stop our truck.
All right. You slide and who's in this truck here? Nick Parsons. We're gonna have Nick Parsons. Fuck my dice.
He's gonna fuck your dice?
Yeah. We're gonna have Nick Parsons do a vehicle control check here, and he succeeds. I'm just gonna be loafing off your dice for temporary.
That's cool.
And so, Nick slams the brakes, swerves, and sort of the truck spins a bit and goes like a drift, but it stops before as of course the wreckage of the truck. Yeah, whoever was in that as Rip and Hatch, Hap and Rich, dead, blown away like that. It's just a flaming carcass of the truck is left, and you see a crater from the ground.
Well.
I think we underestimated our opponents. Oh, look at that smug fucking face.
So what do you guys do? Well, sorry, you don't know this.
Yeah, I don't know
You
this. You're gonna have to think
here.
on your feet on
Yeah.
this one.
So Wilson, all of a sudden in front of you, yeah, the truck explodes. Sorry, Edward.
Yeah. Can I have a spot check to see if there's any sort of crater that would have been made by, like, I don't know, a landmine or something? 14. I don't. Plus wisdom, right?
Yes. Well, this is an intelligence check because
Oh.
you're trying to think
It's
of
more
the
investigation.
specific. Well, you're doing two different things almost. You're searching the crater, but you're also trying to figure out what kind of bomb went off.
But do I know it's a bomb? Okay.
You know it's a bomb. You know there's a crater, and so this would be an intelligence check to see what it was.
I think you
Okay.
can safely assume to be a landmine.
Alright, so that's just a 14.
14. Yes, in fact, it is a landmine that went off.
I think the plan has accelerated Osama.
Yes.
I guess now we can skip all the bullshit at the beginning.
Alright, I've got to make a decision whether or not to try and go ahead with that.
What is your What is we need it now? Yeah. What's your decision? Yeah. What's the plan?
So how close are we?
I say
to the
radio
person?
it in. Well,
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to you in a moment.
can't
Let's
say
say,
anything.
well, you're probably a good 30 feet away. Maybe 60 feet away from the prison gate.
60?
Yeah. You could drive there in this turn, but to walk there would take 2.
Yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, my weapons haven't been updated since the last one, so I don't have any.
Well, you have, as I described,
The
the...
M16.
Yeah.
Well, it's not in there, but
Oh, yeah, just write it in there, yeah.
I don't have a pencil.
Oh. Good, snag a pencil there from the tables, yeah.
this will be the
These are both
death jar,
suction
I
pencils.
guess.
Yeah, they're all suction pencils. It's a bring your own pencil, bitch.
The dead bin, yeah.
Oh,
Here, might as well empty your dice onto the table as well, and just use this as the dead bin. Yeah.
You've got quite the body count, okay? That's not it.
And so, Edward, yes. Well, while you're contemplating there, we have, of course, Governor what's your name? Abrams, yes. Governor Abrams. Yeah. Because I don't think it was part of the plan to hear an explosion.
This early.
You hear an explosion go off, and you see a plume of black smoke sort of rising up, because you're behind the prison, of course, so there's like the buildings like this tall and stuff. And so, yeah, you see black smoke rising from the southeast portion of the prison.
I call on my walkie-talkie to Ryan. And
Okay.
see, ask him what's up.
One of the trucks has been destroyed with a landmine.
Okay.
Should I proceed with trade?
No, I think the trade's off. I think all bets are off at this point, and that we need to activate phase 1, and then yeah.
Phase 1 activate. You're
Here,
going
give
down.
me what's it look like? What's it look like from the inside? Can you see past the fence? Who's on the other side?
Kind of doubt it. I guess I'll do a spot check. See. 10 plus 11. See anything?
The yard is empty.
I don't see anyone. Looks quiet.
Can you drive straight in without risk of landmines? I don't imagine.
No, it's too risky.
Yeah, I'd say strafe around. I'd say strafe around the side and look for scout, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, can we...
And what of the other squad? Who's in charge of those?
Bruce.
Bruce? Alright. What do you radio in Bruce as well?
Yeah.
I radio in Bruce to start the invasion.
Okay, Bruce asks, okay, what do we do? What's the plan?
You set the explosives and attack the guard tower in the corner.
Okay, boss man.
Breach the fence.
Big old boss man.
And so, Bruce leads his squad, and he fans out this one, sort of to the tree stumps. And, they leave the trucks, of course.
No, they should be taking the truck.
Or, well,
drive through
these,
stumps.
Park
yeah,
them right
sorry.
up close.
Yeah, these guys take the trucks, drive through, sort of, and they start to unload. Yeah. And so you have four there, and they had their M16s all pointed out and stuff. Bruce exits the truck and sets up the explosions. You see, of course, Andrea's in there, Tommy and Gloria, and so they set up. He sets up that, and of course they use the rest of their movement to take a step back, and boom! Explosion goes off, blowing a hole in the southwest corner of the fence, and so that's that for them, and Governor Abrams, what's your plan of attack?
I say we breach this side of the fence with wire cutters.
Okay, and so as you approach, presumably you exit the truck.
Not first.
Okay, and so of course, so you load up. They all
Let the
sort of exit the
stormtroopers go
truck,
first.
and you see Tara and Scott, and they're cutting. And then do you exit the truck?
As in
Yeah,
Hitler's
okay.
bodyguards, not as
Yeah.
in...
Yeah.
It's the red shirts.
The red shirts, yeah. And so they start cutting a hole through the fence. Yeah, that's their action. Yeah. Yeah.
And some of
The
them
others,
start
prepare
some of them, the
for
other ones
anything.
prepare.
Yeah. And so Edward.
Okay, well, we're gonna... Well,
I say try and make a hole somehow.
alright. Well, I have a bad feeling. I'm gonna radio him real quick.
Alright.
I have a bad feeling, boss. What if they're pulling a switcheroo on us and they're attacking us?
Where? Well, they already started attacking us. They killed 2 of our men.
No, that was a landmine, sir. That wasn't them personally. They could be off somewhere attacking the town. We should at least send,
The whole point is that we don't need Woodbury anymore. It's out of gas. We're trying to take the prison. If they pull the old switcheroo, I'm fine with that. We stole your shitty house in exchange for a better house.
no, I think we should send Steve Buscemi to just check it out real quick.
think we
He's
should
one of your
send-
prisoners.
I think we should send
Not Steve Buscemi, but
Bamboozled
like,
again.
fuck, that confused me for a sec.
Bill Nye.
Michael Baldwin.
It's Bill Nye. That's the thing
Bill-
I use.
Bill
Bill
Nye.
Nye.
Yeah.
Anyway, but for now, our groups should continue until we find anything. But I'll move our trucks into phase 1.
Alright.
All right. So you, what do you tell Nick? He's driving the truck.
We're gonna strafe around the walls, shooting anyone we see.
Which way?
We're just looking for people now.
Yeah.
Go for scouting.
So, his truck should go around that way,
Okay.
and
So,
these 2
off-roads it.
trucks will go around. Now we'll.
And this is your truck.
Well, we'll send one truck that way, and these 2 trucks will go this way.
And so your truck will go this way as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we will cut now to the prison. Welcome! Welcome to the prison! And so... Welcome to my little shop of horrors. Well, and so, as, who's outside? Alan, you hear Alan yell, "They're here! They're here!" And the trucks, you see trucks rolling in, 4 of them. And all of a sudden, one of them, you hear an explosion go off from inside the prison. Boom! And a large explosion goes off.
Oh god.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
Should probably get everyone to the basement. Well,
Grab
I'm
our
gonna tell
weapon.
I'm gonna
grab
tell
my-
John and Stevens to get the RV prepped.
Oh, sorry, Dale. Dale's here too then. He was the one who suggested the whole leave the prison before the war even starts plan.
I mean, it's not like we give a shit about this place, so we can just leave now if you want.
He's not here, you can't talk to him.
True.
So this is what am I doing?
Well, we'll start with Frank then. Frank, you're in the room since you're with John, Stevens, and Dale. Dale's like, what? And the explosion goes off, and Stevens like, shit, they're well armed. I know it.
You get the RV prepped. I'm gonna put on my ride gear and I'm gonna return to the cell block CRB
Okay.
and get everyone to the basement.
Okay. And so you can get probably about halfway there on your turn.
man will get them there.
Okay.
Alright, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm gonna go around this way.
Going to Uncle Touchy's puzzle basement.
Okay.
You know,
Puzzle.
I'm not leaving the inside of the prison.
No, there's a door here. You
Yeah.
can continue.
Oh, is this inside?
Yeah.
Inside?
The puzzle
Yeah.
is how
Oh,
It's a
I
hallway.
didn't see that because
Yeah.
Rick's head was in the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Dale
We got trucks.
well, what did you want them to do?
Get the truck prepped and
Alright.
RV prepped and ready, but not leave.
All right, they're there. And so they exit the garage
Oh
there.
no! Don't leave the garage. Just make sure it's ready to leave the
Well,
garage.
the RV was here.
Oh,
Yeah.
What are
You're
you
getting
doing?
it set. And you see Alan. Well, Alan's going to open fire, of course,
Discouraging.
on whenever his turn is. And so, Mason, you and Paul are in the cafeteria along with Billy, Axel, and Maggie. And of course, you hear the explosion go off. Boom!
Get fucked.
But then you hear a second explosion go off.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you hear another explosion. This time from the southwest corner of the prison.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have one, of course. You know where these explosions are originating from the East Road, and from the southwest corner. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go grab my equipment,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna tell, I guess, everybody else to get ready to fight, and then I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit and then like, everybody run
Run
Tell
where?
Michael
to get
Baldwin
their
to
stuff
take
if
no
they already have
prisoner.
it. If
Yeah.
Just get ready to fight. I'm assuming they already have their weapons on them, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, Billy and
Executor
Axel and them,
66.
they have their weapons.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have mine on me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go grab those.
Okay. And Paul is going to follow.
Okay.
But he already has his pistol equipped. Yeah. All right. And so, well, you will get the C block. And what do you say? You run into Donna and them. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them to either get ready to leave in the RV or go hide in the basement.
Well, Donna's like, well, I'm not sitting this fight out. I've been fighting with you the whole time. She sends
Okay, what
her
about
kids,
the kids?
sends the kids with you to the C block. Give them to Carol. Carol will take care of them.
Okay.
We'll survive.
And
We're gonna win this.
Okay. On our way to C block, I guess the kids will go care.
Yeah. All right. And so you are now in C block.
They're here.
All right. And so Rick pulls out his revolver and. So what are we gonna do?
Not die.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Well, there was an explosion to the southwest, and there's trucks swarming the prison, so we need to not die. So basically, the kids do either go in, women and kids can go in the basement, or they get ready to leave in the RV.
Well, let's get them to the RV and get them out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, and so Rick's gonna lead Lori and them, and Carol is going with
And then everything's on your
Patricia, and Otis cocks his sniper rifle, and he's gonna get ready for the war. Helen also is ready. Well, Helen's a bit conflicted because, well, she doesn't even know you guys. She was from Woodbury, or not even from Woodbury. She was with Cole Winters. Her and Cole were quite close, and that close. And that peach farm was a real nice spot.
Oh yeah, lots of peaches.
Yeah.
Lots of bonding over peaches.
Yeah, and so,
I love
but Helen's like, well, if Cole wanted to be here, then I'm ready to fight too. And so Otis is ready, and Lacey and Patricia are going with, them. So they are ready to fight. So what do you do?
So then we're gonna run back to the cafeteria with the others.
All right, and that'll be your next turn.
Okay.
You will bump into Rick, of course. He will get to you as you are halfway down the hall.
where you going?
We're going to the RV.
Bad idea.
Why?
Because if everyone's in that and then it gets intercepted on its way out, you're all fucked.
Then what do we do?
Get in the basement, set up the generator, and set up some defensive position.
But if we're in the basement and they breach, then we're all dead.
No, because then they have to come down to the basement.
Or they could just.
No.
We're going to get them out
You don't
and
understand.
avoid everything.
Well, the RV has to leave through the west, and the southwest was just blown up.
So is the east.
That's why there's
We
really
should-
nowhere to go except the basement for right now.
Keep them. All right, you and me. We check out what the sitch is.
All right.
Everyone stays here midway for either.
Keep them near the stairs at least, because it's a shorter distance to travel. Just keep them in B block.
All right. So you and Rick will, on your next turns, go that way towards the prison, and of course Alan will open fire. He has his hunting rifle out. Wait. Where's my dice?
Yeah,
You don't want to use mine?
No, I just don't know. I was a little.
Oh, well, you left them over here. You're just using ours.
Oh, there we go.
D&D bag.
Bingo. Yeah. D&D bag. Boom. And so Alan will open fire on one of the trucks that he sees. The trucks are driving this way, but of course, and he yells, "They're circling the prison!" And Alan opens fire. Fuck! Alright, that should be fun. And actually, we're gonna roll damage here.
Oh my god!
Oh,
No
shit.
way!
Of all the times, James, you finally don't disappoint me with your rolls.
3 crits!
And so, well, we're gonna swivel over to Woodbury here and see where that goes. Everyone else is preparing. What did you say to these guys, to be sure again?
To get ready to fight.
Alright, so
basically.
they're all getting ready by the door, waiting for you. Donna's gonna be there too. Alright, and you'll be on your way back with them. Alright, and so let's swivel over to Woodbury.
The shield?
You have the shield, yeah. Okay,
Perfect.
and so we are back in Woodbury, and
Fully loaded.
well,
That,
nothing changes, of course, maybe per se. We're gonna start with you, Edward. Yeah. And so who's driving your truck? You or Caesar?
I guess Caesar is.
Fuck. I forgot the
Unless he
papers.
has. Yeah. Birthplace, my mom's post. Forgot all the stuff I wrote on this.
What? Okay. There we go. Wah, 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 wah. Continental flights are expensive these days. Ugh. And so, this is what happens in the truck. So you are driving. This truck is going, right? We'll just move the dice here. So this truck's driving. You and Caesar, of course, have the prisoners in tow. And what unfolds is you hear a crack. You hear a large crack, and it goes through the windshield, through Caesar's neck, through the car, and it right through, and you hear a tire pop, and the vehicle swerves, and well, we're gonna have to have a dex saving check from you.
Good thing it's my second highest.
It's my third. 2 APs.
I have like a sheet.
7 plus
10, 11,
2, so 9.
Okay, you will be thrown from the truck.
Okay.
So you're gonna go woof, woof, woof out the truck. Caesar,
Well, this
it's just
is
like
much better than expected.
as the truck swerves and it rolls over, also throwing out all the prisoners that were in the back of the truck. So we'll have some little dice checks for them. So
And they're tied up and blindfolded.
yeah, okay.
The funniest thing about this whole shit is we don't
So
care.
2 of them
We don't
survive
care
the
about
landing
this
real
place.
good.
They want it. We don't want it.
The other does not.
Say it again.
He lands really bad. And so
Rip.
yeah, so Caesar is just like in the overturned truck, and there's like smoke and stuff coming from it because it was a precise, almost one could say rolled a 20, rolled max damage and everything.
One
type
could
shot.
say.
Once in a lifetime shot, and you see the shot
Pulled a Robin
come from this tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And so your truck is overturned, and the prisoners are all about, and you are outside the truck. And but these guys,
Okay.
Nick stops it, and they get out.
Alright. I tell them to take cover and keep an eye on the towers and open fire on the central tower.
Okay, and so they will position, and they will shoot. So, okay. Ooh, okay. So, well, we'll deal with that in a moment. What's the damage on an M16?
I don't know.
Okay.
You just told me I had it in my inventory.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
thought
anything else.
you knew.
No.
Offhand.
It's I think it's like 1D or 2D8.
I've only had pistols
Yeah.
and an MP5.
Yeah, 2d8. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. And so, with that, what do you do
What do I do?
after being thrown from the truck?
Okay. And otherwise, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna radio Bruce's group and tell them to open fire on the central tower, but also stay alert, of course.
All right. Well, Bruce and them are in the process of entering
Yes.
the prison, and so, but you hear another explosion go off. We're going to have. Let's see here.
This is going surprisingly well. Devin looks thoroughly disappointed with his meds efforts.
Of course, it's on the other page.
That's all the
so
metagaming I need to do is just look at his disappointed face.
Hide your emotion.
I was expecting nothing and I'm still disappointed.
All right, and so Bruce is going to have to do a Dex saving throw.
God, please, Bruce.
I'll be completely
Oh,
correct.
Dougie. All right, so he will survive, maybe. All right, only taking a little bit of damage from that. And so, let's see here. Bruce, yeah, you see a landmine go off where
Oh, wow.
Bruce was walking, and also Tommy's going to have to do a Dex save check as well. And so, Bruce only takes 2 damage from that. And, of course, Tommy, nope, is not going to be as fortunate. They take full. But that's all right. So Tommy survives.
Yeah.
All right. So the 2 landmines go off. They halt.
Obviously.
Bruce is like, dude, over. There's landmines inside the fucking field.
Shoot the ground. No.
Shoot the ground.
Kill the ground. Make it reveal its secrets.
Quick,
No.
stab the water.
I say take
Kill
cover
beside
behind the walls and take care of the shooter in the tower first.
Okay. And he sort of points towards the tower, signaling to them. All 4 of them are going to open up on that. And, no. Ooh. Oh, kills the truck in the meantime. All right. So I'm going to roll some damage here. Yeah. Okay.
Does Alan have cover?
Yeah, yeah. And so this truck as well joins the fray, so they're going to unload. And they're sort of merging now. So this is now just one force, really, merging together. And so, well, Andrea has a sniper rifle, and she scopes in on the tower, but will miss the shot. Yeah. And,
Down beach.
so, Governor Abrams, your turn.
First, I got a radio in Ryan.
Oh, and sorry, this is what you see unfold, of course. Landmines go off in the field. You see, well, you won't see Edward's truck overturn and stuff. So you don't know what's going on there.
Okay.
And he has not stated that over the radio, so.
Can I radio him again, ask if anything's happened?
Yeah. Caesar's dead. Our truck's overturned.
Alright, secure the prisoners. Line them up on the lawn.
Will do.
Just...
Oh, and they have landmines inside, so be careful. I say go straight to buildings.
Okay.
You can't plant landmines in cement.
That's where you're wrong.
That's where you're.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
The birds
sure
who
about
plant
that?
landmines. You've been feeding
They've
them
laid
grenades.
mines on ropes and they just swing.
I'll radio,
They hit to your
I'll radio
face.
in Bruce.
I make a deck
I'll tell him
save.
just-
The face is gone.
But you survive. No,
Really? You're
I'll tell
fine.
him to shoot the ground in front.
no, I don't know if that will. Well,
No, it'll
Are you
work.
sure, boss?
does that work in real life?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what they do for landmines is they go along with a knife, and they stab the ground, and sort of like
Until it bleeds.
yeah.
It's sort of like
Until it tings against a landmine.
You hear gunshots going off.
Not too close to them.
Rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. You hear a couple explosions. And,
Blasphemy.
and so, yeah, they're shooting, if there's any mines, they're unloading on their ammo. Yeah. They're making sure they're not going to blow up mid-walk here. And so, do you line up the prisoners, Edward?
yeah, I'm gonna line up the prisoners.
All right.
They're
Just secure them on the lawn.
yeah. So
So-
basically, they're like my truck's like sort of just a bit in front of them, so I'm behind the truck, and they're like
Okay.
right there.
All right, and so Nick and James are gonna secure. Do you want us to put guns to their heads?
There.
No, I say take cover. Take cover.
Well, of course. The prisoners have
Well,
no
yeah.
idea what's going on.
Do I have a secondary or anything? Do I have a
yeah, you would
revolver?
have the same pistol you've always had there.
Beretta.
Yeah. And so, Abrams, so we're gonna do you here. The fence,
Is this
cut
a
a hole.
is this a building here?
Yeah.
So we're just right up against the building?
Yeah. So you'll have to get to this gate here to enter, or you'll have to cut a hole in the fence somewhere else to get through the second fence.
The second fence.
You cut through the first barrier. There's this
And then the
fence
wooden one.
here. No, this is the wooden one here.
Right? Oh.
Yeah. So they begin to funnel in.
Can we?
So there's a
cut-
wood
well,
wall all the way around.
I guess we'll
No,
take
no,
our-
no.
I
Wood
guess
wall
we'll take
here,
our-
iron fencing.
Chain link, yeah.
I guess we'll cut into the we'll cut into the building or the second fence.
Okay, but where? Like, how are you going to enter? If
Either
it's
way.
mostly wall.
It's just wall. There's
Yeah.
no windows.
No,
What about there?
this is a gap.
I'm in charge.
Yeah, that's a gap between buildings, right?
Mhm.
So there's one possible entry point. There's there.
Are those doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we go in. Can we run around and go into there?
The first one.
Mhm. You can enter through here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, and so you cut a chain link and you enter the building.
Not you personally. No.
Where are you entering with them?
Yeah.
Okay. And so roll, see what you see.
13.
13 plus any mods or
What mod would be?
Wisdom.
wisdom?
Where's my character sheet go?
There it is.
Oh. My wisdom's 12
So it's a +1.
plus 1.
All right. Well, you see, there's an RV here. You see, there's a couple people around the RV, and you see. Well, that's all you see. It's a room. It's a garage full of cars and buses and stuff. Police vehicles.
Can we run to the RV?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that. Secure. Can we secure the RV surrounding it? Make sure
Oh, well, you see, there's people around it.
around it.
There's 3 people.
All right. I tell them put your hands up.
So roll intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
Yeah.
Are they armed?
One of them is.
One of them is. All right. We'll train guns on him and. Whoops.
Shooting him would improve your intimidation. No.
11 plus. I think I have intimidation as a skill. Yeah. Diplomacy plus 1. I'm not gonna need that.
Okay. Well, you see 2 of them put their hands up. You actually recognize one. It's old Dr. Stevens.
Where did we meet him? Was he at?
He was the doctor at Woodbury.
Oh.
Yeah. He puts his hands up, and you see someone you don't know, and you do recognize he's an older man, but he refuses to put the gun down. He has a pistol in his hands. It's Dale.
Dale.
Yeah.
Kill the fuck
He was,
out
of
of
course,
that lovable little...
he was the driver of the
Cooch.
RV. He was part of Rick's group when you were with them.
I was the driver of the RV.
Well, after he got sick, you were the driver.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sick again. I'm gonna blast him.
All right. What do you do?
Do
you shoot him yourself, or do you just command open fire?
No, I'll give him a chance. First, I tell him to put down the weapon.
And he reckon. He recognizes Abrams. You asshole. You're a part of this.
We need the gas.
There's no gas here.
We need the blood. We need the blood.
Summon
Oh.
Satan.
Is there any gas anywhere?
In the ground.
Yeah, in the ground, asshole. Why don't you drill it out?
Giving you all your good lines.
I guess we gotta shoot him. I'll who am I with? I'll tell Scott to shoot him. He looks like he would.
And Scott's
Or Eugene or Dave.
Actually, no. I'll tell him we gotta put down the thing. We're securing the prison. We need to ensure our own safety in this.
So wait, so what are you telling these people? Are you telling them to shoot, not shoot, shoot, not shoot?
No, I'm not telling them. No. I'm saying we need to put down the gun and roll for intimidation again.
Okay. Command the DM to roll for intimidation. Alright, roll.
7 now.
No. He's like, I'm not gonna let you... You can't just do this. You can't just walk in and think you're king shit.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
That's where you're wrong.
Are you sure?
Let us leave. You can have it if you want.
We've already lost 2 of our men. We'll leave as soon as we're done. We won't hurt any more people than necessary.
Is it necessary?
So we've all got guns.
Yeah.
Can I leave 4 people? Actually, I'll leave 3 people to secure the RV. I'll tell them all to get inside.
Okay. So Stevens and the guy that you don't know get in. But Dale, he's standing.
No. I'll
You
leave.
were a part of our group. You were with us from the beginning. What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Things change. Things move on. In this world, we need to look out for ourselves. and
Don't you
make
think
sure that
this
we-
place is big enough where we can both live together?
I think I'm not sure if we can do that. I'll tell Rudy and Dave and Mary to shoot him if he tries anything, and then I'll go on ahead with Eugene, Scott, and Tara.
Okay. Where do you go?
So this is like the garage, and the RV
Yeah.
is like right here.
Yeah.
Can we go across to the next building?
Mm-hmm.
We
There's
got
a set of doors.
a set
yeah.
of doors.
Yeah.
All right. Can we go through?
Sure, yeah. And we'll cut back to you in a moment. And so we are going to swivel over to the prison.
Question. Is there anybody in these 3 piles who is a fighter?
Nope.
No. That's so fucking sad. Now what happens to poor old Alan?
And so, you won't. You don't know. You're in the back of the prison. You hear gunshots. You hear you hear 2 more explosions from that area. And you hear more to follow with machine gun fire. And then you hear machine gun firing. Maybe you see stray windows being broken. Well, you don't. You will, Mason. Windows in the cafeteria being shot up and stuff.
Roll
Yeah.
for how much you poop your pants.
And so,
So why did we need to leave Woodbury anyway?
Gas, and, like
Yeah, it was gas.
Thought
It
it
wasn't
was
defended. It wasn't defended without the. We can't defend it as easily as we can defend the prison.
And so, we're going to start with you, of course. So you're going back.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
You open up the door. You
And
see.
stop. And I stop.
You see them.
Like him?
No. You see 3 other. You see 3 other guys with guns. Their guns are trained at the RV where you know the RV is.
Alright, from that doorway, where are they?
In front of you.
Like 5, 10?
Oh yeah, you can get there.
No problem?
No problem.
Hey Rick! Let's blast these motherfuckers.
And their heads turn, and of course you will get a surprise attack. Do you have a gun?
No, I have a fist.
Oh, you just charge and bop them?
Yeah, 18.
Okay. 18, you hit.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Your hand is like a gunshot.
It's worse.
All right, and you punch this dude right in the side of the head. He doesn't like that, but he's still alive. Yeah. Rick pulls out his revolver, and he just snipes or attempts to snipe. All right.
Just have 2 sets.
It's
No, I'm just gonna leave this dice set here, and then just loaf off their dice.
okay.
Yeah. And nope. So Rick misses.
Alright.
The other two are gonna swing and shoot at you guys.
So we get surprise?
Yeah.
Which means we go twice?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. 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 You get the.
16 plus 5?
Yeah, you hit him.
9.
Yeah, you kill him.
Coming for you, asshole. Your fucking neck.
And so yeah, so it's just like the sequence of events that unfold. It's just like you run in, punch him in the head. Rick pulls out his revolver, misses the first shot, and then you punch him again. You sort of punch him right in the throat, right under, and you snap his windpipe, and he's like, oh, and falls over and dies.
Totally works though.
Rick's gonna shoot again. Ooh, no, he misses both shots, and so the other two turn
Dale!
to you,
Shoot him!
and of course Dale's gonna shoot. He's gonna bop.
He's gonna bip and he's gonna bop.
Bop it.
No, Dale misses.
What the
Fuck
fuck?
you people suck!
And
Alright.
and the other two are gonna shoot at you.
Alright, I got my shield in front of me.
You know, what's your AC with that?
18.
Oh, almost. And no. Alright, so they open fire on your shield. It's like,
What's the shield made out of? Is it a
Rat,
card
rat. Cardboard.
A card door?
Oh.
yeah, and
That would be fucking cool, wouldn't it?
Like in Transformers?
Yeah.
and so well, that's your turn. So Mason, your turn. You are now in the cafeteria. You have the force. You have the
Okay.
force.
I'm gonna set that one weapon in the cafeteria.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna lay it by the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell everybody about that.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna run up the cafeteria, I guess.
All right. And so, where do you go from there? You are now going to be in the courtyard. So you and your little army.
It is kind of a little army, isn't it?
Spot check, I guess.
All right.
Me and Rick get 3 guys. You get the rest. Sounds fair.
24.
Yeah. So you see a lot unfolding here. You see there's an overturned truck, but you also see Alf, Tyrese, and Michelle all on their knees with well, you don't know who it is. Shit, they have bags with heads.
One guy doesn't have a
Their
hand,
faces
one
are
guy's
painted on
black,
the
and the other
bags.
one's a woman.
All right. All right. And so.
Well, except for that one.
Yeah, alright,
Yeah.
so it is, for sure. And you see there's some movement behind that truck. You see there's a force entering through the southwest here. You see there's about 4 bodies, and you see a row of infantry. All this, and at the time they were open firing at the center tower where Alan is.